Dire team pick.
Comfortable having that. But I suppose they weren't really looking for a starter anyway, considering they have the Mars. I almost thought they'd go back to the CK, to be honest with you, John, just after the performance last game, but they opt to just ignore it for now.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Phantom Assassin.
Like the PA will come out the execration now, so going very early on
Radiant
into their
back.
pause 1 pickup. Could come back to bite them later on as it is so early, but it seems like they are kind of confident playing the PA into the Slaughter matchup,
Dire
which
team
I
back.
suppose having the
Radiant
Blink
team
Strike,
back.
having the inbuilt evasion and having the dagger to be able to secure CS
Dire
is
team
quite
back.
nice. It's the Slaughter pick. Apart from that though, again it is a bit early. So I'm wondering what motivator will pick up now to really just counter out this PA.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And the Void, and the Spectre for that matter, being banned down.
Dire team pick.
Really just focusing in on those carry rolls, and they will actually go ahead and pick themselves up an Oracle now. You know, it does pop up here and there. Pretty strong kind of support to have. I suppose it could be quite useful as well up against the Slaughter. Having that bait edict available, just getting the natural disarm off on the Slaughter would be quite nice. Naturally keeping your PA alive for
5
longer
seconds remaining.
generally pays off pretty well.
Radiant team pick.
Storm Spirit!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
That he does. It's gonna be quite nice here though, right? Like, especially when you're going up against that Oracle, you want someone to be able to just jump the back lines and try to burst down the Oracle ASAP in the middle of a team fight. I think that might just be the idea here from Motivate Trust. I do agree that maybe it was a pick or two early, but well, Execration, they will respond with an Earth Spirit, to which Motivate Trust will just snap pick up a Lifestealer. They do not care about that Earth Spirit pick whatsoever, apparently. That should be a pos for Earth Spirit that we are seeing. I suppose there is always the potential for a mid Earth Spirit to pop up, but I don't see any real necessity for that. The pos 4 will be good enough with this draft to Execration.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
It doesn't. Why doesn't it?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
It is. It's a nice surprise to have fly out of the sky, you know?
10 seconds
you never know, John. Maybe today will be the game where we get to enjoy that. We are going to have to wait one more ban out before we do, however. Execration seem to be just focusing in on some position 4s and 5s right now. They do get rid of the Elder Titan.
Dire team pick.
Now the Clockwork as well. Just wanting to make sure that there aren't these disruptive kind of position 4s and team fight that can be kind of annoying for the PA. And Motivate Trust bring out a Timbersaw. So, who's playing support on Motivate Trust's draft?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
That it will be. This should be a pretty interesting game number 2. I'm looking forward to see how this draft in particular from Motivate Trust works out, as they have gotten just a little bit greedy with these supports. They have been the Snapfire Slaughter, but I don't really doubt it can work, right? Because you've got this cookie set up for the Crush, and as long as you have a core around, it should be some pretty easy follow-up and a free kill. Only time will tell as we do go into game number 2. See if Execration can try to force us out to a draw. Of course, Motivate Trust, they are kind of desperate to get some points on the board if they wish to have a chance at trying to get to the upper bracket. Overall, just, you know, winning would be a pretty good feeling right now for them, as they have been having a really rough time over the past couple days. See if they can make it work. Of course, after this as well, John, we do have 2 more series on. Fnatic versus Neon will be on straight after this one. Be a pretty interesting matchup between those two.
When you least expect it. Really? Really?
Prepare for battle.
Faith in fate.
Well, he's looking for a team, you know, according to his tag, so gotta perform all you can, you know. Every opportunity you get, you've got to show off the best you have, and well, game 1 was great for Death. We'll see how he does in game 2. I believe you have.
When you least expect it.
We definitely have casted
30
Death before,
seconds
for
to
sure.
battle.
So I don't remember what team it was exactly, but I know we've casted the player before. So the name definitely rings a bell. It's not the North American Death either. There is one player called that in NA, but not him. Maybe it is, and we just don't know it. Doesn't really matter at this point, though.
The battle begins.
What?
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how this laning stage works for Motivate Trust with this kind of dual melee duo up at the top lane. But now Burnbell does go for the Crush level 1, trying to get that range creep, but it was denied off him by Rubido. 23 Savage is going to move his way in and try to get a bit of harassment out, but we'll have a look at the other lanes as well. Of course, in the mid lane, J Mini going to be up against Fearless. Fearless, on one of his signatures, being the Storm Spirit, should be feeling very, very confident. I don't think he has too much to worry about either up against the Doom. Obviously, it's going to be Fearless's job to be as aggressive as possible, but the Doom can't really fight back right now. Not until you have the Doom up. Till then, I'm sure Fearless will be trying to get as much harassment out as possible.
First blood.
First victim.
Yeah, bot lane as well, Yoet ends up killing off the Snapfire Q. Death on the Timbersaw can't really do much to help him out either, especially considering he was only level 1 and only had the reactive armor. So there was definitely no way for him to actually help the Snapfire. This is one of those lanes I think you do have to be slightly cautious of, because if you do get hit by the Fortune's End, it could mean your death on this Snapfire. No, I'd say not. Mid lane, Fearless, he's been dropping fairly low now, so J-Mini has been able to find a way to get some harassment out. So Fearless is going to stick around. There is going to be a rotation to come out from Q on the Snapfire. Ultimately, Q doesn't seem to be able to really find an opportunity quite yet, so he's just going to roam around the Radiant jungle, trying to find something else to do. He won't really be required to be down at the bot lane with the Timbersaw. Really not much in the way of killing the Timber right now.
Has been killed.
So this laning stage might be a lot more quiet than last game. So most of these lanes, as I say, that they are chasing RR down on the Oracle. Looks like they are going to find the kill. But I was going to say that most of these lanes, they are going to need the heroes to get a lot more XP before they can do much. Although, mid lane, BTS tried to roll in onto Fearless. He did land, and J-Mini is going to try and go for the kill and does get it. Now Q rotates in, but misses the Scatter Blast. Had he landed that Scatter Blast, he may have actually helped get the kill on J-Mini, but he does not. And it does. The Arcane Rune going to be very nice for Fearless. That's a very unfortunate kind of death for Fearless to have though. It was kind of one of the peaks of the Storm, the laning phase, and at the time he did go down, but he's going to try again with a cookie up from Q, and then he'll be able to kill him off this time. It's really that simple for Fearless once the levels are up on the Storm. Meanwhile, top lane, Rubidon is going to be in a slight bit of trouble. 23 Savage is going to be there along with Boombell. He does need a 35, but it is not going to help enough. He will die. Meanwhile, mid lane, BTS trying to go onto Fearless, but it is going to cost him his own life. And that is really bad news. You just fed another kill over to the Storm, who was kind of struggling. But struggling no longer.
Fulfill. A soldier's fortune.
Stupendous!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
My thanks will come later, when you least expect it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
BTS going to pick up a nice Invis Rune for himself. Start roaming through the Dire jungle, seeing what kind of information he can get out of this, and he will spot out some very nice stats. I'm sure they will try to contest later on. Bit hard though, because you can't really contest the stats very well with the Doom.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, the one person who probably could is going to be a Gulpidor, but he does end up dying to Fearless. Here's the repeat. Fearless with a very nice rotation out on the Storm. End up getting the kill. Well, eventually with that, we can start rotating around with those stats and start just claiming them.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He's in big trouble now. He does have the roll, but he's not going to have the chance to even throw it out. Another nice pickup here from Motivate Trust as they are starting to engage in the jungle. They do run into the Slaughter, so they're going to be the spot of danger, and it does go down. And they really want those attacks, but Savage now is going to show up and make sure that they do not feel safe. Savage will get started, but they are going to contest. Death also showing up. The cookie is there. Savage going to get speed up now. He will be committed by Jamie. Already there now. Fearless sifting it all the way from the outpost. Instant is a killing off. They do kill Savage, but Fearless, he might just have a clean up here. They find all of them trying to contest, and Fearless will say thank you very much. I'll take the stacks now.
Here I am.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Absolutely. Death going to be in charge of defending that mid lane. Probably going to start slowly pushing it out as he doesn't really have a bottom lane to go to, and the top tier one hasn't really been pressured so much by
Radiant's middle
execration.
tower is under
Let's
attack.
put the creep wave there. Bot lane looks like Q's having a look for Yopaj, but he is going to go for a TP out, and the cookie from Q is not going to land. Just trying to go for a blind stun into the TP, but does not work out for him. Where did Yopaj go? All the way back to the fountain, in fact, so he's going to have to run back up towards his own triangle. Meanwhile, mid, they might have to actually start dealing with death here. So he's just kind of been sitting around, soaking the tower's damage the whole time. He has 24 reactive armor stacks, and they can't really do too much in the way of dealing with him at the moment.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Fearless, gonna zip in onto the German. Jamie
Dire's
Minnie's
top
gone.
tower is under attack.
Just that easy.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Should make my life
My
easier.
things will come later, when you least expect it. Mine is truly a blessed life.
Invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, roll mid lane, doesn't even connect. Jamie, he
Radiant's
has the
bottom
Doom,
tower
but
is under
he's not
attack.
even going to bother trying to use it. He knows. Did you spot this, by the way? Jamie with the minus?
Dire are scanning.
Down fault.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, going to be the spot of danger. But Death is going to be around. Still BDZ now going to roll in onto the light stealer. They do end up losing up 23 Savage. He's trying to survive this way out. They still have the timber, but they get the live stealer. BDZ, he'll also die on the Earth Spirit as now Boombill is trying to rush in. They don't really
Radiant's
have the
top
storm
tower
around
is under
either.
attack.
So I don't believe that this pursuit is really worthwhile for them. Fearless is currently just focused in on pushing that top tier 1 tower. With that, I believe Execration are going to get away with the 23
Radiant's
Savage
top
kill.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
A
Radiant's
soldier's
bottom tower
fortune.
is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
There he
is
is.
under attack.
Regenerate on Fearless is going to mean he can just keep resetting in this team fight. Savage would love to bait in the side of Execration, but they don't really spot him out.
Dire's top tower is under
As they
attack.
do split out the Mars in the mid lane,
Radiant's
but feels
bottom
he's going to have to
tower
dive
is
the
under
T2 tower if he wants to go for this, and he will just reveal himself. So, not really worth trying
Radiant's
to
bottom
dive the
tower is
T2
fallen.
for the Mars.
Dire's structures
And while
are
that's
fortified.
happening, John, top lane, they are going back to that T1 top tower now, with the Execration is going to be able to get away with it. Or maybe not, if the T2 start
Radiant's
coming in,
bottom tower
Death will
is
show
under
on the
attack.
T1, and that is going to be enough for them to just say screw it, this is probably not worth it.
Zap!
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Certainly is. They're going to rush into the triangle, ward's being placed, but RR is there ready to already deny
Radiant's
it
top
off.
tower has fallen.
Fortune says he is going to follow Boomdoll down, but I mean he's a slider, he just runs so darn quick. It really doesn't matter. Yoa from the PA is about to have that Battle Fury up, but he certainly is feeling like he's fallen a little bit behind here. Maybe with this Battle Fury he can catch up. Motivate Trust, they seem to sense that the Execration boys are behind right now. They definitely want to try and just start a fight. They might just get what they asked for, is death. Front lining. They
Radiant's
do drop
bottom
the
tower
arena,
is under
feel
attack.
for landing, and they do jump in straight up that timber. One of the switches are going to come. Death does go down into Boomdoll now. That Slaughter drops very low. Also dies. Savage will at least kill off BDZ, but that is not a very worthwhile trade for Motivate.
Go for my master.
Tags up, they definitely want to try and have another crack.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Savage. Seeing this a lot, this casual Sanj. A lot of plays recently.
Dire's top tower
I
is
plan
under
to
attack.
finish it off, or whether he's just going to keep it as a
Skem.
casual Sanj. The status with this can be quite nice, but
Dire's top tower has fallen.
that's really it. Well, the top tier 1 does go down. Looks like Execration are more than happy to go a little bit further as they do start to occupy the Dire Triangle, or rather just the Dire
Dire's
Jungle.
top tower is under attack.
Motivate Trust, no real urgency to try and fight into them at the moment, even with that Snapfire ads. Seems like they're okay to just sit around and chill out for a while, but as they do that, the PA is starting to really escalate and farm now, overtaking Savage for that top net worth spot. They are kind of just fighting over it, but with the Battle Fury, it is going to be pretty easy to keep up as top lane. The ants do get shown. BDZ will be the victim as he does die to Fearless on the storm.
My thanks will come later, when you least expect it. Looking for me.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Fearless looking to go in now. The rest of his team. And they're not going to really be willing to dive the tier 2 tower. I think they're just going to accept the fact that the map is theirs for now and just follow as much as possible. Like Savage is going to keep working towards his own AC. Very standard stuff.
Radiant are scanning.
Mid lane arena is going to be dropped there. Going to be alright. Local was there. They do him up, but he do himself. That local available now. Little is going to go down. Looks like they will go for Ara on the Oracle, and he's also going to die.
Stupendous.
Very unfortunate there, but a bit of a misplay out from our Doom, who does kind of just use his ulti on himself.
Regeneration. Zip. Here I am. Wooden pop.
Oh, Fearless is looking at
Over here
Yoa.
now.
Doesn't seem to know the PA is around, so he will not make the jump onto him. They're definitely feeling very confident now though with that Aegis and Yoa.
Where's the party?
Yeah, he shows himself, not realizing Bruno was around, and he's just gonna die. Fearless just takes another kill on the storm.
The powerful mighty money.
Dire are scanning.
It looks like they're just gonna TP up. They're not too interested in trying to go for it. Mid lane, however, it's still the Timber either. We saw what happened last time they tried that.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Mini,
attack.
he's moving up to him, but I highly doubt he even bothers trying. Does have to do it back up in a few seconds, but just has to be very
Radiant's middle
cautious
tower
about
is
the
under
Lotus
attack.
Bomb on death.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Two
Dire
lanes are being
structures
pushed in
are
at the exact same time here for Motivate. Top and mid lane both being forced in, and they have the siege creeps available. So Execration, they're going to be forced to do something about this.
Radiant's middle tower is
Don't want
under
to lose
attack.
objectives like this for free. It's going to be a smoke up. J Mini with the Gurn looks to initiate now onto Fearless, but Fearless has already left. Not sticking around too long on the storm. And even if you got the Doom off, he has
Radiant's
the Aegis
middle
anyway.
tower is under
I
attack.
just don't think he'll die a second time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
could be a very tough moment here for Execration. They should put out Fearless. I think the ping just came out, so they do know the storm is there. They have the Blink Doom, but they've got to be able to kill him twice. And I think in the time that you kill him once, the rest of his team will probably be around to not allow you to get the second kill. Give the go ahead. Jump is there, J-Mini, where's the Doom? Not going to come out. He wanted the stun first. He will not get it. That'll be it.
Illusion?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Dota zip through. They do go on to BDZ, and now Rupido is also going to be in trouble. But BDZ actually rolls down, and maybe this Mars is also safe. Another pause going to be there from 23 Savage. Very awkward pause here for the Marses. They might have time to think about where he's gone, but it looks like they are having internet issues on the side of Motivate Trust. Are going to have to wait a bit longer, and I don't know, I imagine the Mars is pretty safe. No Blink, no Crush on Boombill at the moment. There isn't even a Vortex on Fearless, so the chances of him actually dying are pretty much slim to none.
My thanks will come later, when you least expect it.
Delicious.
The next label play. The next label play. The next label play. I almost trust you.
Sweet, sweet my rage.
Oh God, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
We could have. Fearless is still disconnected here, so a bit more of a wait. Fortunate. Thank you, the Chinese casters, pointing out some Dota 2 tips for us. Seems like they're aware that, you know, we're in a pause right now. We might need some help on the English side, so a little bit.
I almost trust you. Oh God, I think I'm gonna be
These mobs, John, they're very strict, very dangerous stuff here.
Next label play.
I got timed out yesterday, John. Because I posted a link and mods did not like it. That's what you think, John. Maybe someone's watching you right now. You don't even know it. Absolutely. We do have the go-ahead now. Again, I believe Rupido is going to be perfectly safe to walk out, and yeah, he just TP's out of it. MG Trust won't even bother having a look for it. Motivate this to get back to it. Back down and pushing that top lane a little bit. Because you pointed out the farm of Yoel. He is doing okay in terms of farm, but a little bit quicker. Definitely wants that BKB up
Radiant's
ASAP.
top tower is under attack.
At least for now, he will not have it for a bit of time. which should mean that they do get this top tier 2 tower basically for free on Motivate Trust.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And if they really wanted to, they could just keep going, and it looks like they might just have that same idea.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Right behind
Radiant's
as well,
top
from the
tower is under
triangle
attack.
side. Nice off now from BTS, a lot of damage there, but Felix still not getting the zip around, back onto the PA, meanwhile on the back line, there's a big Margarita being placed in, but nobody's nice flight here. There goes Arama, 23 Savage, does end up dying the PA, and now Felix will also lose the Aegis. Have depth control off the top, who's going to be again, and Felix is low, pops the bloodstone going back in now, he really wants the team fight, he does get the kill on the PA, back on the BDZ, who has an attack following him, he is going to be alright. Fearless really playing with fire there, going back after the PA. He will eventually get him, but it's definitely a great team fight out for Execration. A 2-for-4 trade, they do get a buyback out from the Sapphire.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Go!
Earth's bounty. Stupendous.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely going to have a lot easier of a time trying to take down heroes like the Timbersaw now. With that that Infernal Blade upgraded with the Axe. Want to try and show it off ASAP. Mind you, they still don't have the BKB on Yopaj, so they do have to be a little bit cautious about the PA, but it looks like they will leave her behind. And instead start moving into the triangle where they will run into Booble and Savage, and they silence both of them up, but they don't end up making the chase for Fearless. He will jump in, and he will get something for their trouble.
You blew it.
As Booble's having a look for a bit more now, but nobody's left. RR will be the one left to die. Oh, it'd be a nice kill. BDZ, great song, but a huge stun out from Burnbell. Connecting all 4 heroes, and Savage will get to work now. Onto Rupido, the investor's there. He's trying to run away. He might just make it in the backline. Fearless is going after Yopaj, and they clean him up. A very nice team fight out for Motivate. It looked very bad up until that Boomball crush came in. And mind you, John, the crush only lasts 1 second, but it was enough to allow Savage to turn back around the field.
Touché.
That they may. I know though, with the 12k net worth lead, they should be feeling very confident. They might wait out Fearless's BKB and our post the Roshan times. 26 Savage is very happy about that one. Back into the Radiant jungle, Boombell makes a jump in onto BDT, and that'll be your Earthproof just gone. Fearless going for the very long zip, but it is going to be just a little bit too short. Nevertheless, I mean, double damage rune down at the bot rune spot. It is under vision. So, Savage, or Fearless for that matter, can go back for that, and that should allow them to start another team fight.
Wish fulfilled.
Invest up, Boombill. Rush down. Jaunuel would be a great target. He is within blur though, and he's going to remain safe. They will not be able to succeed with starting a good team fight for themselves on the side of 20, or rather the Motivate Trust boys. While this is happening, Jaunuel does almost have the BKB up now, so things are coming together for them on the side of Execration. They are still playing to kind of avoid game here with Motivate. But both of them may be forced to come together very soon as the Roshan is about to be started by MG Trust. I believe this will be one thing that Execration don't really want to give away for free. It's just going to be a matter of if they can actually go to this fight. Yeah, straight off the BDZ, he's been awkward enough, but the Essence Ring is going to save him. Fearless will go back in, but this may cost him his life. The Doom's down cube with the save, wants to go up, he wants to speed him up, but he just could not do it in time. Jaunuel will clean him up, and now Savage comes in with Boombill onto Haram, the false promise. Will save his life, back onto Timber. Death is in trouble. He has been not doomed up, but to slow it up. Jaunuel's going to jump back in. Savage still going as well. They clean up both offlaners. Back onto another. It'll be straight onto Boombill. The Slider's going to die. Jaunuel with this BKB just makes all the work happen and will now TP away from 23 Savage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're going back in onto Savage. He's all stuff. He's going to try and fight back up to CA. JB jumps in, but now the arena is there. They have jumped on the Timber. Infest is down. Savage needs to try and fight back now. He's going to try, but he is surrounded by 5 heroes. Boombill, however, jumps in for a massive stun. It is just not going to prove to be enough. They will lose the Aegis, and now the Goblin playing. Fearless going to fit right in after RR. They get rid of the Oracle, they'll get rid of BDZ, but they won't really get much else for their trouble. Maybe they'll go high ground. Savage wants to get started, but he needs a creep wave. It'll come in now, but the cliff will be forced. That might actually be enough to just force them back here. Maybe not, but JB's going to jump in now. That's for Jabz, but the sun is there, and the vortex is out as well. Fearless still Jaunuel is going to die. He buys back immediately. Rupido also gone of Savage. Do they keep fighting?
Radiant's top tower.
Savage ends up killing off the tower. Jaunuel can't begin killing off Boombill, but now Fearless jumps in straight after RR. Once again, the Oracle is going to die. BDG trying to fight it out, but he cannot. Still Jaunuel kills off Q, goes back towards the Doom. And that'll be enough.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Only 2 left on the side of Motivate. They are going to back out of there. They got a hell of a lot for their trouble, and I say back out, but Fearless had some mangoes and might just go back in with a new Abyssal Blade on Savage.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Well, they zip in, but they want the Doom instead. It's a much easier target to go for. The BKB was there by J-Mini. Where's the matches? It won't matter. Fearless is able to kill him off, and that'll mean Savage back to the top racks.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Back to it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's
very
middle
happy
barracks are under attack.
how this game is going.
Radiant's middle barracks has
We'll
fallen.
get the melee barracks in the mid lane, and that'll be enough. They're in a prime position now with an almost 20k net worth lead to finish off this game. Get it done now. Looks like they do. And Infest's going to be there onto Boombell. Death going to go into the mid lane on the Timber. Afraid to die here in this Timber Sword. Gobble up is there, and that's what you asked for, John. The swinging tank Gobble up is out. They do jump in onto the roof. Here's the one to die first. Onto the bars. They actually got Fearless. A great spear into the arena. And Yopaj gonna try to Savage to make TP out. Boombell's also gonna die. And maybe that was just a bit too far. Yep. The Q also left behind. Can't really escape from this, surely. He'll try, but the Spirit's gonna come out from our Mars.
Stricken out.
He's gonna die in the end.
I must have them all. Gold for my master.
I blame it on you, John.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scared.
Oh, Damien, top lane being caught out by Burnall, gets stunned off immediately. It's gonna go down very easily to Savage. Although you won that last team fight for Execration, you can't forget it was right in front of your fountain. You can't get too confident with these big pushes out by yourself. Savage is still a pretty big powerhouse. And speaking of Savage, John, he does have a full MKB up now. So suddenly Yopaj is no longer really safe.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Got that divine John. Yopaj picked it up. Yeah, they jump straight in. The 23 Savage could be okay. Fearless starts trying to go back onto the Oracle. He's already died. They're trying their best. Yopaj forced them back off now. Death comes in. The arena has this drop taken. Possibly off, but Fearless comes back in. There's a whole Savage though. Yopaj, he might get through. He gets Savage. And now Death trying to just chain away. But Fearless has been left behind. The Kittens, however, are going to fly in as well. But it doesn't matter. Yopaj gets a triple kill out. They managed to defend that last lane of barracks, at least for now. Uh-oh.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Illusion.
find out. But now, net worth lead reduced quite a fair bit. Almost back down to 10k in fact. What? They've almost halved it. I have to wait and see what the game plan's going to be now for Motivate to try and hold on to this game. Protocol sneaking. Still 82% for Motivated. Of course, did dip quite a lot.
Radiant are scanning.
Hey, why don't you just go for the play? The Roshan wouldn't be too bad, but that courier actually surviving the little shredder.
Radiant's
And he
turret
knows what Moonbelt does take it out. Jamie, he did have the talisman of evasion on it, but is there no longer in this world. Back in that Roshan they go.
Dire are scanning.
Because they are very afraid of where the signs of execution are at the moment.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Yeah, there was. And maybe that was the game plan for Fearless all along, Tom. With Roshan, and he ends up winning. Very nice. It's got the Spell Prism as well on that storm, by the way. Naturally.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Let the fun begin! Over here now!
Pretty easy for the storm. Even got a cheese in the backpack. Yeah, the mangoes, John. Good stuff. The mango tree is like one of the most broken neutral items, honestly, if it's used correctly. That you will. We're at this weird point of the game now where both teams are trying to initiate, although I say that they found the storm out. That's a big one. Fearless gonna die. They use that regen rune to bait him in, and everyone knows there's nothing a storm likes more than a regen rune, John. Meanwhile, however, Savage kills off RR, and now the Rufino going to be a spot Boron. He's in his own arena, but he's still in trouble. Savage getting to work, but he can pick AB and just kind of moonwalk his way backwards with the spider legs. Moonbelt looking to go back in onto the Mars, but he has been onto the high ground. A 1-for-1, but it is going to be a support for a core trade. J-Mini and BDZ both just going to keep you away. Well, one of them has anyway. BDZ is going to try for it. It looks like he probably will just get away here, and he does. With that motivate, they can't really fight without that storm, so they've got to wait it out. They're gonna try. Back down to the bot lane they go. Savage. Stardom does pop the rage to avoid the spear.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
It's slightly bit cautious because he does have the rage on cooldown, but does also have a Minotaur Hornet now. They do get the vortex off onto J Mini, but
bottom barracks are
not
under
going to be too
attack.
much. They do get the bot rats. Enemy Megas coming up. The game is far from over though. You can defend Megas very easily with this PA Divine. But Savage understands this is going to go for the throne and go for the throne. Nowhere. Careful, he's going to get some of money. This one down. The vortex is out from Field, landing on 3 heroes. He's going to alpha. You know what? He's got the false promise. He can fight back. Savage is trying to survive and been stunned up. You know what? Doesn't get one kill. It's on the third, but with the vortex again, Fearless just landing on all of them. They do get Rufino and BDC, and that'll be J Mini going down as well. The buyback's flying out. The PA is trouble. We'll have some help here from the Mars. Savage still going. Fearless meanwhile in the back, trying to kill off BDC. He'll roll away. Chase forward back onto the PA. There goes BDC. That'll be a dieback onto RR. The Ghost Scepter will save. Savage trying to man fight Yoel. The vortex again from Fearless onto 3 heroes. Savage somehow still not dead. Just finally go down. And now they'll get another fight. Yoel just surviving throughout all of that. They even caught Fearless out of the storm. Oh, and it cost them a lot of buybacks, but it just made them matter, John. They did wipe them out. So a lot of gold going back their way, and I'm not sure what they can get done during these measures, though. In fact, J Mini, he's not done. Down Q. It's a bit of a hard kill to get as a derp, so he's going to let this one go. But do they have the opportunity to make a push happen? It looks like they're going to try.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
He will. Aghanim Scepter. Be very, very impactful here for this PA. This is when it gets so damn dangerous. The constant reset is going to be a real problem.
Radiant are scanning.
Smoke up. There's going to be an intercept out off the boom though, and just in from Fearless with a big vortex out. They caught the boom. Double stun out. Savage does pop out of his defense as well, but the PA is getting started. Yoel trying to find a target. Savage meanwhile gets RR. It's a 1-for-1. Yoel now going back onto Savage with the vortex. It's there from Fearless, but it's not going to be good enough. They have lost Savage, and they will also lose death. Onto Q.
Radiant's Ancient is under
You will use the
attack.
Glimmer and just try to run away, but they're going to turn back around now. Burndoor is trying to get something done. They do cancel the TPs. The Ancients are the siege right now. The creeps are there. Fearless holds that Ropido and Yoel trying to get out, but the Ancient is still going down. BDC trying to hold it. Yoel does kill off Burndoor, but they need to get back to the base. BDC, he's defending this by himself. And this is going to be the worst feeling in the world to try to defend against Megas as an Earth Spirit. There's just nothing you can do, so Fearless just sitting back in, but he can't take down the engine by himself. I was wondering why they were TPing back, and we found our reason. That it will be. Refresher shot, Aghanim Scepter, everything is going to be available. Who do you give both protagonists to? And that's Hook Death will be 2 mana of a target. And they are indeed going to give the Axe Blessing to Death. Savage gets the Aegis, Fearless takes the Cheese, and the Refresher shot for that matter. You do have 2 Vortexes in a row if you really want. Meanwhile, Execration still can't lose the base. They literally have no other buildings up right now apart from that Ancient. It's as naked as it gets, John. It is a sight to behold. See if this push can happen. Fearless looking for a big zip in. Does have the infested Lifestealer. Yoet is going to be the priority target here. He show himself in the mid lane, but he is blurred up. Slight device now up on Cruelfield. Bill, nice big wards out. Fearless gonna zip in, Vortex out. They do take down the Oracle. Now Savage will get started onto the Emperor. The BTS happy this to walk away with a Joey does kill off Fearless. He does fight back. Meanwhile, Savage trying to rush the Ancient. He doesn't want to go for this fight. He just wants the objectives, but the masks are coming out. He is gonna die. He is gonna die. Fearless zipping back in. The 2-man Vortex is out, but the stuns are there. Another Vortex. All the damage is